Oh, that's too bright. Remember to get my water this time. I should bring down that. I just have to sit like this. Oh, I think I have to make this chat live chat. Somebody told me. Hi, Esther. I've been watching you walk. You look so good. Shoot, I would get up and close that, but I am wearing pajamas from the waist down, and nobody needs to see that. Good. I'm so happy to hear that. There's nothing better than feeling strong, is there? I will get that feeling back eventually. I just know it. Thanks. It's my see-through. It's a Small World top. Disney makes the weirdest tops. Hello, Becky. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you caught me. That's going to drive me nuts. All right, hold on a minute. Esther, you keep an eye on everybody for a minute. Say hi to Kitty while I fix that blind. Ugh. Leg cramp, leg cramp. Don't let anybody out, Esther, if they come in. I swear, if you guys saw my setup, you'd be like, lady? Hi, Jimmy. It is a small. Who have I missed? So anyways, this is like, It's a Small World is my favorite attraction. So every time they make anything, I purchase it. Well, this, you could read your newspaper through this dang thing. I'm not kidding. I can't wear it in person, but I knew I'd be okay here. All right, I'm sitting on a pillow on a hard floor. I really should have vacuumed before I got down here. How is everyone? Jimmy, how are you doing? Kitty, she's just laying there. Steve is at the market, so I thought I'd pop in, fill you guys in on a whole lot of nothing, but more importantly, check on you swells. I should have turned on the lights up there. I drank too much coffee. That's what I read, Esther. And you know what? I don't think it's going to be long till we are again here in California. I personally have been on lockdown, so it really doesn't make any difference. Thank you, Becky. We're going to see how long I can last here because it's warm and I'm warm, but it's rainy outside. And so I woke up and I'm so happy to see you guys. Wait, hold the phone. Becky, since you're new here, and you'll see I have my Disneyland sticker here, you must always have water. Water is essential. Then you drink a lot of it while you're talking online to your friends, and then you have to go to the bathroom, and it's a whole thing. But have your water. Hey, whoever gave me a thumbs up, thank you so much. Oh, Kitty decided to come down over here. Anybody who knows, Kitty is my dog. Come here, Kitty dog. Come here. So I woke up, was like, what's that noise? And it was rain. Glorious, glorious rain. You guys, this weather completely has an effect on my whole mental state. Now, I am a native Californian girl. I would never move, even though it doesn't, in my part of California, snow or anything. But I love this weather. So I came out and I said, can't say it or I'll do it, play some 40s Christmas music. And then I was rocking. I know, Esther, and I think that I would really dig that. Hi, Gail. It's so good to see you, too. That's how you get your steps, Becky, is to drink a lot of water. I'm going to try not to say because I can't stand it when people go all the time. Is anybody here? I want to know. And anybody who wants to give me a thumbs up, I'll take it. Hi, Paige. You know, I was hoping somebody out there would be wondering where I was and maybe pop in. You know what I should do is plan a time and put a premiere so that everybody can show up. But you know why I don't? It's because right now I have all this caffeine jacked up energy. Hi, Susan. And I have to do something with it. Hi, Marilyn. Well, you just stay as long as you can, friend, and then split and do whatever you have to do because this isn't it's all about nothing and all about everything. Hi, Judy. Oh, it just makes life glorious for me. I don't love standing out in the rain if I can be home, but I will. I don't melt. My main reason coming in is I haven't seen any of you guys for so long, or at least it feels like so long. We haven't done a live in so long. We might just go for 2 hours, right? And I want to let you know where I am on my program, and I want to know where you are on your program. Hi, Jacqueline. Will there be any new WW fall recipes from myself or from WW? There always is from WW. For myself, I have to get back in the groove of, and this weather will get me back into the kitchen because when it's warm, Nita does not enjoy being in the kitchen. But I'll try. Esther, thank you. That's so kind. I've missed all of you guys. Hi, you're wearing purple. You still on purple. Bonita, it's so good to see you. Okay, so let me tell you what I've been doing. I am wearing purple. I have been doing purple for, when did I start saying I was doing purple? Anybody who remembers that I did purple. Love purple. The thing with purple is you have to have your pantry absolutely prepared with your brown rice and your whole wheat pasta and your low point sauces and whatever it is that you enjoy on purple. Because it's hard to just wing it on purple. Now green, you can wing it with whatever you have because you just take the points and you move along. You don't have that many on purple. So last week, I did green only because with some meals that we were having with folks and like that, it was gonna be a lot easier to stay on track, and I did. But I flipped back to purple this morning. I took my little list, gave it to Steve because he does the shopping. He's a control freak right down to the flippin' shopping. And he's getting my purple stuff and we're gonna be good to go. So yes, I still love the purple. I did the green. Now, how's my weight? You might ask. It's up, but it's the same as it was last time I spoke to you guys. I'm just hovering because one, I'm not moving. Hi, Barbara. You got it, girl. You just keep walking. I feel like I have a lot to tell you guys. I just don't know how interesting it is. I track every single day. I am almost to the point, I am at the point in my life where I cannot eat anything without tracking it. It just comes naturally. I haven't been drinking the water that I should be drinking, which leads me to believe that I need to get back on here and say, hey, are you drinking your water? Because that way I have to drink my water. So the water queen needs to get her crown back. And moving, I have not been moving. And let me tell you guys, I can feel it. If you're slowing down on your moving, like let's say you're doing okay, but like, you're skipping a day here and there. Now, if weather providing, those type of things don't matter. I strongly, strongly encourage you to keep walking because my body aches when I do walk. Yesterday, I had to walk over to Oliver's school. Oh, I have a cute Oliver story. Not really cute, but he's in San Francisco right now. He had to go to a funeral with his dad's family, and oh my gosh, he's having the time of his life in San Francisco. Anyways, I had to walk over to, I could have driven, but I chose to walk some of his schoolwork over to the school. And boy, you guys, it's not far, and I felt it. And I was like really ashamed of myself going up and down my stairs. You know what? This is what I'm here for. I'm here for complete honesty. Complete honesty. Because like I've been saying, I cannot possibly be the only one in this place during this time of our life. Which I don't really care to talk about what's going on out there because we all see it, we all feel it every day. I thought today we'd just have a little fireside chat, catch up, and let you know what's happening here. Something interesting. I'm trying to figure out something that I am eating on purple that I didn't eat on green is giving me a headache. I'm noticing at a certain time of day I'm getting a headache, and I can't figure out what it is. But when I do, I will let you know. And I just my head just hasn't been in the game because I'm an all or nothing gal. It's like, I'm just gonna tackle Weight Watchers and that's my thing and that's what I'm gonna do. And when we got hit with this, it slowly dwindled. But I haven't quit. And I think that's what I'm trying to get across. Excuse me for rubbing my nose. If the rain ceases, I am going to hit the bricks today since Oliver's not here and he doesn't like to walk. It's a lot easier. I'm sorry, I don't know why my nose always itches when I get on here. And I'm going to drink my water. Steve and I have already planned what we're going to eat for the day. Jacqueline says, with this weather in quarantine, I've been having too many cheat days. I don't even feel like weighing myself. Jacqueline, I wish I could address that. Because I don't have cheat days, honest engine. I pledge allegiance to the YouTube. My cheat days are not cheat days, are their cheat nights with some vino or a cocktail of some sort. That's where I have my problem. But I've learned to cut it back, put it into my points, and it's working out. In fact, I'm down, I didn't bring my phone with me. I am down this week, it was either 2.8 or 3.2, but a good amount. I'm thrilled with it. But I don't know how to address cheat days because I just have never been that gal that does the cheat days. But I don't blame you for not wanting to weigh yourself. This is what I did also. As some of you guys know, let's see, Becky says I need to start moving too. I've lost 128 pounds without exercise. Becky, rock on, sister. Oh my gosh. Everybody, cheers to Becky. It's all about Becky right now. Jessica says, hi, Jessica. It's good to see you, honey. I'm barely getting steps these days. I don't leave the house much. I work from home now. I'm barely leave the house. Jessica, same here. I don't work from home. But I need to work on it. It took you 20 years? Be so proud, man. If it took you 100 years, you lost all that weight. That's so fabulous. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, so at last we spoke, I was going to my meetings, and I should have gone to a meeting this morning, but their subjects right now are subjects that I've done 525 times. And I just don't care to do it. Would it help me to go to the meeting? Maybe, but right now, as long as I'm tracking and I'm having what I need in the house, I'm feeling okay. Steve's got my back. Oliver's got my back. The other day, Oliver, I said, oh man, Oliver, it sounds so good. Because we don't eat fast food. I said, man, a Big Mac sounds so good. And he's like, Nana, and I go, what? He goes, you don't need to be eating Big Macs. And I said, well, honey, I would track it. He knows the whole program if you're new here. That's my grandson. And but we didn't have the cheeseburger. So let me see what I'm missing with you guys. Let's see. Esther says, I'm walking tomorrow with my Weight Watchers coach. We do a 5K every Sunday. Right on. And you know what? That's another thing, too, is I wish I had somebody to walk with. I just don't. I don't have a single soul to walk with. Steve always says, walk the dog. But you know, if you guys who know walking a dog, it means you got to stop every 2 seconds. Stop. So I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? I see everybody's leaving. I don't know if it's because you guys are watching the news, which we're not going to talk about that either. I don't want any conflicting problems. I just thought I would come in and where do I live, Becky? I live in Simi Valley, California. I just thought I'd come in, and I should have known with the news that nobody was going to be on here today, so maybe I'll come back on tonight or something, but everybody's going to still be watching the news. Hi, Linda, how are you? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I've just been here at home. I've just been here. Uh, Walking partners help, but at the same time, I have no problem walking by myself. It's having somebody ring me up or knock on my door and say, "All right, get your happy ass outside. Let's go." You're in Indianapolis. Linda's at home like me. We're all at home, right? And some folks, like there was one gal in my meeting who during this time has lost 42 pounds. And it's like, wow. And she suffers from all the things I suffer from when it comes to anxiety and depression and all those things that work against a lot of us. And she's just been nailing it. So it totally can be done. Good weather, huh, Linda? It's raining here today, and here's where my problem comes in. I want it to rain tomorrow, but I don't want it to rain tomorrow because I need this man of mine to get out on the golf course and whack a few golf balls, because let me tell you, he has been one grumpy person. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why, but he just needs to whack some balls. I do too, but I don't know how to golf. And I can't bowl anymore. The most embarrassing story. I used to bowl. I like bowling, okay? Call me a nerd, whatever. I loved bowling. And then I had carpal tunnel surgery and didn't think about it. And then Steve and I one day, I'm like, let's go bowling. We never do anything. Well, after my carpal tunnel surgery, I couldn't hold on to the ball. And I kept going up and approaching the lane to toss the ball. And it just would drop out of my hand every time. So I don't even know how we get on that subject. I can't imagine being quarantined with someone. You know what, Becky? My friend Sophie over at Sophie D. Marie, when I watch her and she's quarantined by herself, I'm so jealous. And she speaks often about being single and not getting a date, not having enough significant other or whatnot. And I just want to tell her, for right now, just enjoy it. It's hard being quarantined, even though he goes to work every day. But and my Liebchen's home with me every day. He's handling the schoolwork really well, the virtual schoolwork. I'm really happy. Yeah, and you know what? As far as the news, I haven't been turning it on. And then somebody texted me today to tell me to turn it on. I've just been listening to my little Google Nest and whatever. But that's kind of all I have to report. I know, Esther. Isn't that the truth? Hello, Michelle. Let's see. Whoops. So I don't know, you guys are so quiet today. We can only watch so much news, right? And it's not like we're not going to find out. And if we don't find out something, unless our house is burning down, we're going to find out eventually. It's 2020. I mean, where is Anita? She's right here, Michelle. Finally, I came on. We would walk the mall for 1 hour. I want to get back to that. I actually could do that because our mall is an outdoor mall. I walk my park. I don't lack of beautiful places to walk. I lack the motivation to get out there and do it. And you guys know me. I'm a walker, man, and I just haven't got out there. I have got... Hi, honey. Yay. I was going to throw in the towel here because I keep watching my numbers go down like everybody's leaving. Nobody misses me that much, I guess. I'm so happy to see you. I need to get my mojo back. And every morning I wake up and... Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And I put on my walking band and open my eyes and I look out the window because I literally sleep on this side and look out the window and I'm like, okay, Anita, today's going to be the day. And then the hours go by and whatever. And then we go to bed early. I don't know what to do. Linda says, have you already talked about WW? Are you doing virtual meetings or going to the studio? Okay. Not real, a little bit, but I'm happy to talk about anything anybody wants me to talk about. Back and forth, all of us. Also, anybody that's new here, this broadcast, this YouTube thing, isn't just about me. It's me hoping that all of you guys will come in and we can have a conversation together. I am not one to just sit and talk at you. I like to have it to be a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Becky, that's so nice. Okay, Linda. I was doing my virtuals and did not dig them. I don't like them because for a number of reasons. You know, the one lady that won't stop talking in the regular meetings, well, the leaders have a harder time cutting them off on the Zoom. And also, okay, so I was going just, I'd grab my phone and lay in bed and do it, and it wasn't helping. So then they opened up my studio again, and I went, but my leader, how do I explain it? My meetings were on a Friday, and she is only doing Saturdays. So it's the normal, my group of homies, my homies ain't there. you know, it's, they're all nice people, but it's different. Anybody who goes to meetings knows the dynamics of all meetings are completely different. And if your homies aren't there and you can't goof around and whatever, do your thing. So last night I was like, should I go tomorrow? Because she does an 8:30 and a 10 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, it's only 10:30. I totally could have gone to both. Okay. And I didn't do my virtual. I'm just kind of doing myself right now. But I'm still doing it. That's not just because I haven't gotten my meeting. And also, I don't want to pay the amount of money that it costs to go to the meetings right now. 6:30 there. Esther, and who else? Honey, you're over across the pond too, right? Are you still here? I hope you're still here. I haven't seen you in so long. I have a real fear of this nasty thing that has altered our lives for 2020. And I don't know, that's lots of folks go and they go out and they do things. Now, I do go to the market. If I need something, I wear my mask, I go, I get in, I get out. But I just stay home, and I need to start walking because I do have a fear of it. I really do. I have an autoimmune disorder, so if I get it, it's curtains for me. Linda says, you can try a virtual meeting. I know, and I just don't dig them. I don't know. There's something about it. I'm such a personal person, even though here we are on YouTube. You guys are out there. I'm in here. This isn't personal, but I try to make it as personal as possible. Becky just retired and is living on a budget. Linda, you know what? Have you gone to any virtual meetings, like out and about or anything like that? A lot of the ladies pop in here and they say they go to Hawaii and they do the research and they go to different meetings and they really enjoy it. It's just not for me. I want to hear from you guys if any of you are doing it. I don't know. I know what I started to say. Right now, the subjects are the top, is it 10 or 6 or 5 top? Let's just say 10 of the Weight Watchers' favorite subjects, all of which I have done and done and done and done. So, because when you're on WW for so many years, I do have 2 things. That's what Esther was just telling me, honey. Susan, I wish that could be true. I wish I could be as helpful, but I'm just here yammering. But God love you. Thank you for that. At my last meeting, I learned that they are switching up the app. My coach told me, was it last weekend? Weekend before. Every year they have the changes. They're switching up the app, things she's excited about. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, guys. And there's going to be a new program. That's all I know. That's all she told me. I'm sure there are going to be YouTubers out there scrambling to get the details and share them. I'm not that gal. I'm not going to be that gal. I'm not going to go through all that work. I'm going to wait till they'll tell me, and then I'll go from there. I don't want you guys, when you do start getting word and getting rumors and getting, the low down, that you start, how everybody just blows up. And they get panicked, and what if this, and what if that, and oh my God, the Weight Watching world is coming to an end. I need to know every single detail. Can you tell me every single detail, please? No, I'm not that chick. I'm perfectly fine with what I'm doing now. I got 3 programs to choose from, and but for those of you guys who'd like to know ahead of time, keep an eye on your YouTube because they're out there. You hated the virtuals, honey? Hi, Cindy. Hugs, friend. Everybody, Cindy, patient is the key word for life right now, right? I mean, Becky, it's only because I've had too much coffee and I barely drink coffee anymore. And today it tasted okay. So I had a few cups. And also, you know what, Becky, let me touch on that for a second. That's another reason, Jimmy, I'm going to come to you in a second, my friend. I haven't been on here because I haven't had the energy. I only like to come on when I'm feeling good. I come on now and then when I'm regular, when I got or whatever, but right now at this time, nobody needs that. Linda, I think it probably would be too. And if you've done it, I want to hear all about it. Because some of they're so very different, aren't they? Jimmy says they're closing my studio on November 10th, so the only way I will get to a meeting is virtual. I totally dislike the whole virtual experience. Jimmy, I'm with you. I don't totally hate it if I can get in the right one with the right people, but I'm with you too. With me, it's all about being in person and having that camaraderie. And what some of us really need is the other people. I know that you need people around you, not talking about the folks at work because they don't count. You know what I mean? Because I know your story. But please promise me that you're not going to give up because of that. I mean, if you need an accountability partner or anything like that, you know that you can text me. I'm always here if there's anything you need from me. I can give you the code here. What do we need a code for? Did I miss something? Esther, what do you have the code for? Let's see. All right, I've gone back. Maybe, I don't know. What are we talking about code? Kitty says, I do virtual because I need anything I can get. I can't make myself to go to meetings. I don't go in stores either. Yeah, there's some of us that just, I'll take it as it comes, honey. I'm giving you one of these, babe. The code for meetings? I've never had to use a code. Do you guys have to use a code on that side over there? Maybe it's something over there. I don't know. I just click on something in my my Connect. I just go under, hello, Joanne, welcome. I just click on the link they put every week, or it's there every day actually, and then I'm in. Oh, thanks, Kitty. Anybody who wants to come over on Instagram, Instagram is my place to go when I just need to talk. I am, again, a stay-at-home grandmother, and I don't have any local friends because they move. I don't know if she'll see this. I doubt it. We FaceTime, but it's not the same. So I just get really, and I'm a talkative gal, and I'm married. Think of the most mute man in the world, and that's him. Okay, Esther, have a great day. It's so good to see you out there walking, and enjoy your 5K tomorrow. Or tomorrow, Monday for you? Yeah. Today's Sunday, so it's Sunday there. Yeah, okay. Oh, so my Instagram is where I go to talk about anything and everything. Sometimes Weight Watchers, sometimes not. Just to engage with other folks and talk about what might be on my mind or something that's going on. Oh no, I won't give up. I'll probably keep looking for a meeting that works for me. Good job, my man. Good job. Yeah, they just, I don't know, I need a haircut. I didn't realize how fast my hair grew until we were in lockdown. And then when I couldn't find anybody to cut my hair because it was illegal. But I got a girl, I got a pal, my little Allison, is coming over Monday morning with her sweet little daughter. So she's probably getting ready now to put up with all my talking, because when she comes over to cut my hair, all I do is talk, talk, talk. If she gets one word in edgewise, she's lucky. So I tip her really well. I just love her to death. She's just like, on top of being the best hairdresser, her and her friend Allie, she's just so lovely. You know, she always has a smile on her face. And so I'm excited to see her and do something with this, so I don't have to put it in a ponytail or on top of my head. Hey, I found my glasses for you guys who I was complaining about last time. If any of you guys want to hit the like button for me, it helps my channel. I keep saying I'm coming back, you guys, and then I disappear. How long has it been? Like a month? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? A month? We're still in March, right? So I think I'm going to ask Steve if he'll walk with me, even though he was sitting. He has problems with his feet, so what he does is he like slams them on the ground, because I guess it relieves the pain or whatever. And don't tell him to go to the doctor, because he could cut his head off, be holding it with one hand, and ask me if I'd wrap it back up again before he seeks medical treatment. The link for virtuals are on Connect, search by city or state. Right. So Linda, Esther, who said she had the code, she lives over across the pond. She's in the UK, so they must do it differently over there is what I'm guessing, because I've never had to have a code. Also, too, is, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm only online, and I can go onto the virtual meetings. I don't know if it's a fluke on my part. I don't know if they made that part of the deal, but I've never had a trouble getting in. I've never had a trouble getting in. Alex, I'd like grammar for 200, please. I miss my park. Oh my gosh, I miss my park. I miss it so much. Joanne says some meetings are different, not as easy to get in some. Really? Maybe mine is just set up so, we have a lot of ladies like in their 70s and 80s who have a little bit of trouble with technology. Maybe I don't know, but I've never had an issue. So I'm sorry to hear that, but I guess I should feel lucky. What do you guys, let's talk about Thanksgiving for a minute. Is anybody I've gone through 3-4 Thanksgivings on WW, so if anybody needs any advice or just wants to talk about it, I'm your gal. Thanksgiving is coming. It's not a problem for me, because Thanksgiving, if you think about it, it's all the right foods except for the dessert, right? And maybe the potatoes, if you eat them, it's all about portion control, you guys. Turkey, veggies, if they're not just consumed in butter. The rolls, you can do whatever you want, because who's the boss of you? You are the boss of you. Nobody else is the boss of you. Weight Watchers isn't the boss of you. They just give you the tools, so you do whatever you want. For me, it's not a problem. I just have what I should have, and then I take my weeklies for the dessert. We are going to downtown Disney for our meal, because it's just going to be Steve and myself. I ordered my ears online last night, and I can't wait to show you guys, because they're so cute. Actually, I ordered 2 because I couldn't decide. One's Mickey and one's Minnie, and then there's like a turkey in the middle. And so we're looking forward to that. I'm hoping, cross your fingers, that the old boy wants to do some shopping, because I would like to get a couple of Christmas shirts that aren't see-through. That I can actually wear in public. I cannot wear the shirt in public, you guys. Thanks, Barbara. You know, we go every year. Did we go last? Last year we didn't go because Oliver's other grandparents invited us over, and they've invited us ever since we've had Oliver, and we've always said no, and we thought we should be kind and go this year, and we went. And so we're going to go back down. It's just our thing. I don't know if you guys remember when we went and we were actually in Disneyland, but at California Adventure, and lovely Sandra, who is one of our subs here. I don't know if she's still around. I haven't seen her in a while. The ebbs and the flows of Facebook. I mean, YouTube, wherever the heck we are. And she recognized Steve and came up and introduced herself to us. And oh my gosh, it was so, so, so exciting. So yeah, we like to go down there. I don't like to cook. I take it out for a spin now and then, Linda. It's just, I'm not motivated. That's all there is to it. I don't know. But that's an excellent question. And I love that you're calling me out on all of this stuff. Because that's what needs to be done. That's totally what needs to be done. Jacqueline said, for some reason, I felt more accountable when I had an in-person meeting than the Zoom meetings. Yeah, Jacqueline, I think that's a valid feeling because we're in there and we're in person and they can see us. When I went to my meeting the last time, all of us looked the same, except for the one lady who had lost 41 pounds. We all were sitting there. And I didn't know these people because they go to the Saturday meeting and I normally go to the Friday meeting. And we all had our guts hanging over our pants. And we're all like, I don't like it. I'm not fitting in my clothes. Again, transparency here. And I panic when I look at myself in the mirror. I panic when exactly, Barbara. Now, today it's raining, so it's not going to work. But on the other days, you guys have full reign to tell me to get moving. It'll work. I listen to you guys. What was I going to say? I don't know. My clothes. That's a huge indicator. But I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't know. It's like, uh-oh. Guess who's home? Is Papa home, Kitty? Is that why you're going over there? My head goes from this side to this side. It's like, okay, I'm going to be stuck in the house for how much longer? Nobody's going to see me. But then when I'm trying to go up and down those stairs or go for a walk and my back hurts and my hips hurt, I'm like, Anita, it's at this point in your life, it's more about your health than how you look. Oh, honey, okay, finally somebody's answering me about Thanksgiving. I'm going to do Thanksgiving this year. It's not a thing here, that's right. But I'll take entertainment. There you go. An indoor track you can walk on. Nice. I'm trying to think like my mall again is outside. My track outside, neighborhood outside. I can't think of anywhere I could go. Barbara, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? And Halloween wasn't a problem. We didn't have any candy in the house because we don't get trick-or-treaters here. Oliver went with his dad and his buddy and his mom. Thank you, Linda. I should get back on it. You're right. You and Barbara are going to have me up and at 'em in no time, aren't you? I do need to get moving. It's like get out of bed, and I'm like the Hunchback in Notre Dame. There will only be 5 of us for Thanksgiving. Keeping it small. I think you're wise, my friend. I think you're wise. We're only having 2. I wonder how far our tables will be separated. Here's the funny thing, though. When I first made my reservations, because there's not all the restaurants in downtown Disney are open. So I went through all the menus to see if anybody had a Thanksgiving menu, and none of them did. All right, so then Steve and I went through them, and we settled on one place. And then every day I go in and I look just to see if anything else has opened up. Lo and behold, this restaurant has a regular turkey dinner. We've changed our reservations 4 times to 4 different restaurants just because they're starting to bring out the Thanksgiving menu now, right? The turkey menu. Well, the first turkey menu we went with was at a restaurant we're not used to, and it sounded like it wasn't like real American. I don't know how to explain it. Like they had chutney instead of cranberry sauce. So this morning I changed it to the 4th place. I'm hoping for a 5th place, but I'm not counting on it. It'll just be nice just to be down there, hear the music, smell the smells, and, because I miss it so much, you guys. I miss it so much. It was a huge privilege to be able to wake up any morning and go, oh, I'm going to go to the park today and get my car and go. Yeah, Barbara. I do too. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think that if I start moving and I really pay attention, I still have my huge gallon water bottle that I showed you guys, and I pour it in here. I'm just not making it all the way for some reason. I don't know. I just need to work on it. And I can't get any higher than I am now. I just can't. I don't want to have to work back down under those numbers. I've never told my numbers on my channel. I know, Barbara, so much. So many things. I don't know. I was having a conversation with, I always go, who was I talking to when the only person I have to talk to is Oliver, so I don't know why I do that. I was trying to explain to him, because he was having a down day, something happened on a Zoom classroom thing, right? And I had to tell him and listen to myself in saying that we're going to have things happen while we're going through this time in our lives, but we got a roof, we got a fire, we have all the food we could possibly want. Because let me tell you guys, I think the reason Steve likes to do the shopping is because you should see all the beans in our garage. If anything ever happens to us, we're going to have beans for life. And every time I go in the garage, there's more paper towels, there's more napkins. The man, he's always been like that because we live in earthquake country. But now with this, he just keeps adding more and more and more. God love him. I'll say, I need to go to the store for some, and he goes, "Blip, garage." I'm like, oh, okay, that works. Why did I start? So I had to tell Oliver, sucky as this is, we have it made. We have it completely made. We have a roof, we have a fire, we have all the food we could possibly want or need. We have Grandpa who takes care of us and makes sure we have all those things. I said, Oliver, you need to think about, people that aren't, as they're at a disadvantage when it comes to money. Some folks, they live 6 people to a 1-bedroom house, and they have to be there together all the time. So we need to focus on how well we have it. And we have to remember to thank Grandpa for that too. And he kind of really listened to me and heard me. Brought up a couple of his classmates that, he knows struggle with different things as far as maybe money or something. And what's wrong? We had 17 here last year for Thanksgiving, but this year just the 2 of us. Well, you know what? Maybe she'll enjoy it, Barbara. Maybe it'll be a new thing. I love my beans too. I do. I love beans. Becky, he will be 11 in December. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe he's going to be 11 in December? Oh my God, and he's living the life in San Francisco right now. I've never heard him so excited when he called me last night. Oh my gosh, so excited. Linda, if having 17 people over warms the cockles of your heart, and it's the greatest thing, I hope you're not sad. I hope you'll remember that in my head, it's just 1 year and we can do it. So many people have sacrificed so much for this country, all over the world, for different things. We can sacrifice a Thanksgiving meal without everybody there. And you might really enjoy it, because I'll tell you what Steve and I do. It's kind of like, but I understand, if people aren't able to see their grandchildren or their children or whatever, I do understand. But go into it trying, I don't know what to say. I don't want you to be sad. Your clothes talk to you, Susan? And my clothes are screaming at me, let me tell you. Right, Barbara? It's 1 year. And this, how fast is this year gone by? I can't even believe, it's like, I don't know. For everything that's gone on, the year for me has gone very, very fast. So it can be done, and it's just what we have to do to be safe, right? I'm sorry for those of you guys who are missing family members and grandchildren and whatnot. Chelsea hasn't been able to see her other two children through this whole thing. And they're growing, you know, they're just getting bigger and bigger. So, of course, I haven't seen them. But we're all doing the best we can. I don't know. I like mine two-person Thanksgiving. Big Thanksgivings, given anxiety, I usually find a corner to hide in. Honest to God, I do. I'm trying to think of the last big Thanksgiving we had, and I did hide in the corner. It's just, I don't know. So I guess nobody's having problems with Thanksgiving. Everybody's doing okay. Nothing you want to talk about before I hang up? Hang up. I'm trying to see. I'm going to just sit here and talk till Steve comes home, if you guys don't mind. Becky, when you say holidays are hard, do you mean food-wise, mentally-wise, or just hard in general? I am going to keep on keeping on, honey. Amen. Family. Yeah, you know, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. Linda says her guy's a prepper. Since I've known him because of, the Gulf Coast hurricanes and now for the pandemic. Mine too, Linda. It's nice, isn't it? Nice to know that we're taken care of. Just wish he'd get in a better mood. Oh my gosh, he's so cranky. No doubt, Barbara, exactly. And I often think about that, especially with the children in school. What would we have done if we didn't have technology? Well, I mean, I know we would have gotten through it, but there's another thing to be grateful for, right? I just have to keep trying to remember of things, you know, because sometimes like, my house is so small, my kitchen's so small, I feel like the walls are closing in on me. But you got walls around you, Anita, so shut it, right? Oh, Becky. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, my gosh. That's way too young. I'm so sorry for anybody who's lost anybody this year. I've lost an uncle, the healthiest 83 uncle in the world, right? He's the pinnacle of health. My Uncle Frank, we all had him pegged to live to, you know, well into his hundreds. Got something and he was gone. Crazy. Oh, those are fun, Linda. That's fun. Oh, gosh. If in a minute I'm scrambling off, it's because you know who's coming up the stairs with bags and I'm going to have to help him. So I don't know. I just wanted to come say hello. But I picked a big news day to do it, so I wonder when I should come back next, when more folks will be around. Give me your ideas. I know some of you can give me ideas. And to keep from grieving, my son got a girlfriend. Now he's grieving and knows he made mistakes. Oh. Becky, try to remember that they're grown adults now. My son is going to be 40 in January, which blows my mind because he's going to be 40. How do I have a 40-year-old son? And my Chelsea girl is going to be what's the date today? 38 in 2 days. And we've got to remember that they're adults. Oh, there he is. Don't cuss or anything, honey. I'm on live. Okay. I'm just kidding. He doesn't cuss, you guys. I'm the cusser. And then he looks at me like, why do you do that? Becky says, and to keep, oh, I read that. Okay, how about a live morning walk? Honey, you know, I don't, I'm sorry, babe. Do you need help with the bags? No? Okay. You can push that table back if you want. I worry about walking and talking at the same time because I don't want to fall. So looking at the phone, like if you ever see Sandy trying to walk and talk, if you ever see me comment, I'm always yelling at her not to do it because I'm so afraid she's going to fall. Now, if I do it, sometimes I can stop at a bench and talk, but I've done it a couple times. I do it mostly on my Instagram. Oh, Michelle. Thank you. Trust me, I'm not, but thank you. He's a big guy, too. I can't believe it. We can't forget Chelsea's birthday, babe. I'm so afraid we're going to forget it. See, I have a whopping 469 steps today. Barbara says, hi, Steve.
Hi, Barbara.
Can you just poke in for a minute and say hi? You got to come all the way in, though, man. None of this halfway stuff. There he is. Oh, your hand's cold. Look how cute he is.
Because it's cold outside.
You look so cute. You do. If you smile, you look even cuter. But the bench defeats the purpose. Well, I mean, if I'm walking and then I take a break and talk. I'm so glad you were here today, Linda. So glad. I'm not, you know what? Disneyland being closed is taking their, for people who aren't like, I call them Disney heads, really, and I'm just in the park. I have to make something clear. I'm not like a Disney everything. I don't watch Disney movies. Some of them I do. My thing is Disneyland itself. I grew up there. It's my happy place. I know it's everybody's happy place, but some of us just feed on it and go whenever we want. We have our annual passes. Sometimes we just walk around and listen to music and have a meal. Don't go on anything except maybe the train or the monorail or just the scents and the smells. Thank you, Michelle. I think so. And it's really tough. And I won't complain about it because there's worse things. But for somebody who's used to going there on a fairly regular basis and meeting up with her friends, it's a big change because that's where I would go to play with my friends. You know, some ladies go to tea or play tennis or crochet or whatever. I would meet my friends at Disneyland. And it's been hard because I've had that lack of communication, the lack of my happy place. And it has been hard. I can only be honest. Jimmy, I'll tell him he went back outside to get more stuff. Thank you, honey. Thank you for validating that because it was the only place I had. And when it does reopen, it's not going to be the same. I won't even, some people say, why don't you go watch old videos? Because then it just, it kind of hurts that much more. Hi, Rosie. How are you? We're kind of wrapping it up here, even though I'm just asking everybody what they're doing for Thanksgiving and if everybody's okay. And that big thing is blinding, isn't it? Thanks, Barbara, for popping in. I'm always glad when you do. Oh, you didn't go to Walt Disney World? I have tons of friends. Okay, that was a lie. Because I don't have tons of friends. Okay. I know of a lot of acquaintances who are packing it up and heading to Walt Disney World, who can afford it, to get their fix. And let me tell you, if I had that kind of money, I would be doing the same. There is no replacing Disneyland for me. Disneyland and Disney World are two very different places. Disneyland's tiny compared to Walt Disney World. Would I go? You know what? I would. Because I watch all the Disney YouTubers, and they're all going, and they're all giving their, oh, they had the muffins. Thanks, darling. Do you watch any of the Disney YouTubers? Anyways, they in their videos, they talk about how safe they feel. They show the social distancing. They talk about the cast members telling the guests, you know, even if their mask is below their nose, they make them put it up. From what I have seen and heard, I would go. If somebody said, Nita, here's a ticket, here's the money for the hotel, here's the everything, all you have to do is show up, I think I would go. Hi, Rosemary. Thank you. I like it too. I think so too. And I think right now, I don't know, I don't want to get all into what I think, because what I think doesn't matter. But what I think is, I think wherever we go right now is you're taking a chance. If you're going to go gas up your own car, if you're going to go to the market, if you're going to go Walt Disney, I think it's a crapshoot. But yeah, I think it's a crapshoot. But I would go. Even listening to the music makes me cry. When we go to downtown Disney for Thanksgiving, you know, I'm just going to want to sit and shop. Bye, Michelle. It's good to see you too. Thank you for all your kind words always. It's always so nice to see you. So that's going to be it. I will plan my week accordingly because I do want to have some goodies while I'm down there. Normally when we go to Disneyland, I don't have the treats because I'm there so much. I would weigh 500 pounds if I did. But with this thing of it being closed and just going to visit, you can push that table out of the way, babe. Then I will do a little indulging. So go into Marceline's, which is a bakery, and maybe go to Sprinkles or something. But I'm going to do it. And I will plan accordingly. And that's what I think is one of the great things about WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers, is that you can plan those things. So that's that. Anything anybody else wants to talk about? 36 of you sitting here in the background and only 3 of you talking. Must be some of my fans. Let's see, I'm going back, make sure I didn't miss anything. You know, the sun is kind of peeking through. Maybe I'll go around the block, and then if it starts raining, now that Steve's home, I could call him and he could come pick me up. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. When he comes back in here, I'll ask him if it's still raining. Oh, no, Michelle, I'm not even sure what that is or who would even want to meet or greet me. I've run into people who watch me unusually. It's really fun, but, you know, don't be so hard on yourself about WW. Everyone is struggling, especially me. Stay sweet. Oh, thanks, Melanie. Thank you. Can you come here every day and remind me of that? Not the sweet part, but that everybody's struggling. Because I going for a quick rock. Good, Rosie. Go enjoy yourself, honey. It's good to see you. Thank you for popping in. It's always good to see you. It's always good to see all you guys. And we can always, you know, too, if anybody's wondering or new here, we could talk about anything. It doesn't have to just be WW. That's another thing I've been kind of struggling with is because I love doing YouTube. But I don't always want to talk about WW because we've kind of, those of us who have been doing it for any amount of time have all heard the same stuff over and over, and it gets monotonous. And I try to think of something different to do, and I am not that creative. I like it when Steve joins me in things. That's my most favorite thing to do. Oliver refuses to do it anymore. He's too old. And so I'm still here. I'm still trying to think of a way to do it. I was hoping, I'm not hoping that other people are having problems. I don't wish that on anybody, but I was hoping that some of us could come together who are up, because you know what, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are kicking major ass, like Sandy. Let's talk about Sandy and how great she's doing. And that does a trip on my head that makes me feel, not Sandy herself. Sandy, if you watch this, you know better. They're doing good, so I shouldn't go on YouTube because I'm not doing good. But that's dumb because I can't be the only one that's not doing great. So we need to encourage each other, those else who's out there who may be having a tough time, right? Or like me, it just isn't in the mindset. Want to go for a walk?
Maybe. Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go? Well, I don't know. Let's walk right on. Let's walk over to Thousand Oaks and go to the Disney store.
It's too far.
It's too far. All right, fair enough. Yeah, honey. See, we can't be the only two, and it is hard. And I'm horrible to myself. Horrible to myself. The thoughts that go through my head aren't good, and I need to find a way to stop that. And I'm the only one that can do it. Steve can say things till he's blue in the face. Oliver can say things, but I have to want to do it. And for me, it's all up here. It's not the food. It's not the eating. It's this and that. So, all right, you guys, it's been an hour. I'm going to check out. If anybody wants to give me a thumbs up who hasn't, I'll love you forever. I'll let you ride my bike. And I will be back. My nose always itches when I talk to you guys. Somebody have a voodoo doll that's making my nose itch?
You still on?
I'm still on. I'm about to say goodbye. Thanks, you guys. And again, Instagram, same name, chitchat_Paddiwack. Jimmy, I haven't. But I have a funny story that I want to tell you since you asked that. By showing you guys all the blue, okay, I hate birds. I got to tell you guys something. I hate birds. The whole blue bird thing in the dining room started as a joke because since we're on the second floor up here, we're above the garages. We have this fantastic view out of all these windows with all these trees, so we dubbed it our birdhouse. So then I just got a couple little bird things, salt and pepper shakers or whatever, because just the dining room part is our birdhouse. But I can't stand birds. And then come to find out, people think that I love birds when I don't. Just the dining room. Okay, there's a couple in my living room too, but it was on accident. So I just thought I'd tell you that. It's so funny. I got a couple of gifts and they were all bird related, and I went, well, holy hell. Look at that. But no, I haven't painted anything lately. I should find something, maybe. I know, honey, it is funny because I was like, wow. I never made it clear to people that I don't like birds. And some would assume that I do because I have them all over my dining room. It just goes to show. Somebody told me, Nita, you're the easiest person in the world to buy for. And I thought, oh, okay, earrings and Disney. I'll never have too many earrings, and I'll never have too much Disney stuff, which I'm kind of particular on. And then I got all these birds. Oh my gosh. On that note, I'm going to let you kids go. I love you. Drink your water. I'm going to move around. Steve just kind of said he'd walk with me. And I will see you all soon. Come over to Instagram. We'll hang out over there. Where's the little X? X marks